afternoon. Happy Sunday. It's not raining yet, which is good and bad at the same time. So we're gonna get the combine fired up here, get ready to combine some more wheat here today. See what we can get done. See if any storms blow up. It'd be all right either way. Always start with an oil check. It's good, as it usually is, but not always. Hydraulic oil's good. So as we were harvesting last night, we got this air code: exhaust filter restricted, engine power limited, start part filter cleaning. The reason we got that is because after we finished harvesting last fall, I went into the engine menu here and I disabled this auto cleaning. I turned it off because I don't like it to go off when we're moving the combine around in the buildings and the shop and stuff, and we're only moving it for short times, because every time it does that you have to wait and let it run for 15 minutes, let it cool down before you start it off, or it yells at you and it's a whole big thing. So I disable it. Well, then you forget to re-enable it when you get the combine out in July, and it would not do its automatic cleaning, and it got to the point where now it needs a parked regen. And I re-enabled it, but it still won't go, so it's fine. We're gonna let it sit here and do this. It's probably gonna take half hour to 45 minutes, which is why we're here now. We came to start the combine up to let it do this while we finish some lunch, and then we'll come over here and get started combining. The straw guys came and got a few rounds baled up last night. I'll get them picked up here. They're just finishing picking up bundles on their hayfield across the road, and they got quite a few round bales out here to pick up. I said he wanted to do some rounds, get the ends and stuff done, and then they're going to switch to small squares once they get done with the hay over here. So they said they just got a few bundles to pick up here yet, and then they'll get that done, and hopefully they'll be over baling today. Back over at the field here, finally got done with our exhaust filter cleaning. So Dad's in the combine, he's getting the other field opened up there. I'm going to jump in the grain cart here. We got Rylan with us. We had a little bit left in there from the field last night over here. We need to get emptied, so we're going to go do that. And then try and get stuff moved over to the other side here. Dad's getting this field opened up here. There's 32 acres in this field, and then we'll be done with this area and what I'm hoping to get double cropped. But we'll see. The guys are baling straw. If they get stuff out of there and get things opened up enough that we can start planting today, we will do that. We'll get the air seeder out. Dad can combine and just dump into the cart at the end of the field, and I can get the air seeder moving, and we can get some beans in the ground, but we got to give them a little bit of time. That's fine. We do have two varieties out in this field. One of them is the old classic standby of SY 547 AgriPro that has been really good early maturing wheat that I usually plant where we're going to double crop. The other one is the new GP 893 that we're hoping to kind of replace the 547 with. Have a great side-by-side here. So although we do have some low ground over there, I'll show you when we get closer to it, but I'm sure that a fair bit of that was underwater several times this spring, and I don't know if the wheat's going to be very good through that. The rest of the field, though, up here on the high ground, she looks pretty good. Waiting for him to do some end rows in the back here, so got out. Thought I'd look through a window, see how much kernels we've got on the ground. I should bring a tape measure so I can actually measure a square foot off and actually get a count. All right, I'm going to show you this. It is going to look like a lot. It looks like a lot. Okay? There's a lot of kernels there. But if I count from here to here, which is more than a foot, and here to here, which is less than a foot, because our rows are 10-inch spacing, that's approximately a square foot, though. I don't have a tape measure to actually measure it, but from here to here, I counted 48 kernels. And if that's anywhere close to a square foot, that's a half a bushel, less than a half. That's like a third of a bushel per acre of loss. That is totally acceptable amount of kernels to see on the ground there. Because what you'll notice is out here, where there's no windrow, we're not spreading chaff, there's none. There is no kernels on the ground. And so you're concentrating it when you windrow like this, and it puts it all right there, and it looks really bad, but the actual amount of loss is very, very low. I am happy with a third of a bushel. I would be happy with anything, you know, a half a bushel or under. Even up to 1 bushel is considered acceptable. That gets a little bit more than I want to see. But it looks bad. It's gonna look really bad later in the year because they're gonna bail the straw off. All those kernels are gonna sprout once we get some rain, and it's gonna be a green streak through the field. Now, if I get double crop beans in here, we'll come in and spray it and kill that off, and it's not that big of a deal, but it just looks bad. So anyway, I'm happy with the job the combine's doing. So from here, after the dust clears, you can kind of see the low ground I was talking about. There's a draw that goes down that way, and then it's kind of really low. There's a bottom there. The wheat's a little bit green out there in the very bottom of it, but there's wheat all the way through it, which I am surprised. I did not think there would be. Oh look, raindrops. How about that? If you look at the field next to it over there, you'll see that we still have some water setting over there in that bean field, a big drowned out spot. That's from some of the floods we've had this year. But you can even see how the sprayer couldn't get through here when we were spraying stuff. There's one over there. We had to curve around where the water was setting in the wheat. So I don't know that that wheat's going to be very good. It's clearly there's a spot there that's going to be green, but at least there is some through it all. We're going to get rained out, Rylan?
What do you mean?
Look, there's raindrops on our window.
Oh.
I see a lot of blue skies, so I don't think it's going to be anything significant right now. Of course, I could be wrong. That's actual rain. Huh. Doesn't take a lot to shut down harvest operations.
The wheat got drier. I sped up the cylinder a little bit, and it looked like the loss monitor went down.
Okay, that's good. See if we get rained out here, huh?
Yeah, it looks a lot different. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
Maybe we're wrong, it just stopped.
Yeah, I think it stopped. That was it, but we got a little rain here.
Maybe when the wheat got drier, it thrashed different, and we had to adjust it here.
Well, he had to stop on his way up because his tailings was full, and found out that the little clean out door on the top of the tailings elevator was open, not closed, which that's my fault for not checking. I don't think we were losing much there because there wasn't much going through it when I was watching the cameras the other day, so no big deal. But he's been making some adjustments to keep the stuff out of the tailings, and he seems to think it's running better now. When you're a grain cart driver, make sure you're a good one, and you run over the combine guys' mistakes. Skips. Did I get it? Oh, I missed. I thought that track would get it. Try again next time. And just like that, we're done. Yeah.
That'll all fit on that load easy walk.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
I did a TikTok live that ate up most of this field here. That was pretty cool. It's a little different than the YouTube live. I enjoyed that. So, anyway, we got this done. I'm sure we're gonna move. There's rainstorms around. I don't know if we're gonna get anything or not, but we got this one done. So, we'll get this unloaded and then probably get the header cart around. We'll get the head in the combine, move back home, start in there, get the cart, and then yeah, we'll just get some stuff moved here. Jumped in the combine here. Look at the yield map. You can definitely see where the wet spots were that had water sitting on them that killed the yield. But also there's a line right here. That's a variety change. This is the old variety, this is the new variety. That's good to see. Balers are out working. They're doing a good job. And they're out picking up bundles as well, so cool. Well, as soon as we pulled into the farm here, it started raining. I don't know if it's going to rain much, but we might as well pull the combine in the barn since we have an open spot here. And we'll see. I don't know that we're going to be able to keep going, so just put it inside. I think we're done combining today, Rylan.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Good thing you got done fast enough.
I told you a second before it started raining that you had to go put it in the barn.
Yeah. And just like that, it's over with. That rained really hard for 2 minutes. Literally drove the combine home. It wasn't raining when we left or pulled into the farm. Started pouring, and by the time we got back to the field here, the rain is over with. Oh well, maybe we'll get some more, maybe we won't. I don't know, but we're done combining for the day. 0.16 the rain gauge says, and it came in less than 5 minutes. So it's something. It's not enough, but it is something. We'll take it. Well, it's 5:30 and we're going home, so I might go over there in a little while and see if they got bales picked up and stuff. Like, I could plant some beans later. It's probably not going to happen. There's more rain coming. I really just hope we get more at this point. Beans are what they are. It is what it is. Double crop beans are not worth holding up, or, you know, they're so hit and miss, and we're late enough at this point getting them planted that we'd be, you know, 30 bushel would be outstanding crop, probably closer to 20. If we don't get them planted, we don't get them planted. It's not a big deal. So we're heading home. I'm going to wrap it up for now, and if there's more, there'll be more. But thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. We'll be doing something. If whether we're harvesting wheat or not, we'll be doing something. Well, we pretty much missed out on all the rain earlier. Got that 1600s, whatever it was, when we got rained out. That one, however, she's coming right for us. We might get some out of this yet. Be fine with me. Well, this is going to be fun here. I can actually hear it raining right over there.
Okay.
Here it comes. See how fast that deer over there eating my corn runs.
Where?
Over there.
I can't hear her. Was it a mama one?
I don't know if it's a mama deer.
Maybe I can't see it.
Yeah, just watch.
Okay.
Hear it hitting the trees?
Oh yeah. I can't see. I can't see in the video.
Here it comes.
Oh yeah. It started to rain.
Yeah.
It's raining.
That's okay. It's a good thing. We need some rain.
Huh? We do need some rain?
Yeah.
Even.
What do you think?
Good.
Is it good? It's raining?
Mm-hmm.
It's not too windy. That's nice. Are we going to watch it rain for a few minutes? Or should we go in the house?
Wait for a minute.
Watch it rain for a minute? Okay. Well, could be a nice one. We'll see what we get here.